What's up, y'all? Got some people in here already, huh? Let me lower this down a little bit. Hey, Martin, Andy. What's up, Dave? What up, Joe? I see you in here down east. A little bit different. This ain't catfishing today. Trying for black drum out here at Panama City Beach. We ain't got too long. This was supposed to be about a 3-4 day trip, and the wind and the storms and everything else kind of ruined all of it. Today's the only day we're really getting out here trying to do some fishing. I've got some blue crabs set up, just the same kind of setup like you would for catfish, except I'm using like a longer section of leader, and I'm throwing up on these pylons underneath this little bridge right here that you can see in the background, trying to get those giant black drum. If any of y'all watch Joe, Chat Cats Fishing, this is the spot where we all went, where he caught his black drum when we were all down here fishing together. So we trying it. The camera's going to move a little bit because the wind is nuts, even after the storm passing. And of course, you know, it's a bridge. You're going to hear cars. So I hate it, but it's really the only place we can find to fish. We come down here, and of course, they're dredging and doing the beach nourishment, re-nourishment, I should say. They're supposed to do that during the winter time, and we come down here, they're right off the beach doing it, so the water is super murky. So we're just trying to find places to fish at the moment. This is a good spot for big fish, though. I got my Mad Cat kayak rod right here, and then behind it I've got the 10-foot Mad Cat. So, then of course, you can see my Pops in the background. He's got one of his poles out. He's trying to catch sheep's head right now. They're around the pylons and on the bridge. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get something for y'all. At least we can hang out while we're trying, right? If any of y'all know about this down east, you probably do. This is combat fishing. We got to have the drags locked down and try to keep them out from underneath the bridge legs. And of course, this is high tide. The tide's actually incoming right now. Oh yeah, I got them locked down. I'm gonna have to get to them quick because I don't know. That avid probably gets, or that avid, it gets what? Almost 30 pounds. Bluegill, yeah, right. Not in this section. This section's all saltwater, but if you go that direction, there's actually a spillway wall over here. Just on the other side of its brackish, you can catch bass, bluegill, catfish, but then you can also catch redfish, black drum. It's like everybody under the sun decided today to get out, I guess because the storm's been so bad and the wind. So everywhere we've went has just been absolutely just crowded with people. We are out here trying to catch giant redfish, giant black drum. That's all I care about catching today. We're using big blue crabs. We're actually cutting them in half, taking the legs off, and then throwing them out underneath the bridge legs. Got 40-pound mono on this one because this is my kayak rod. 50 on the 10-foot, but using 60 or 80-pound leader, but we're using like 10-foot a leader. Not on this one, but the 10-foot's got a long section of leader to try to stop them. What's up, Clayton? How you doing, man? This bridge right here is known for 70 and 80 pound black drum. This is the time of year when they're coming in real heavy too. I've seen some caught from the beach. If they're catching a few from the beach, that means there's a bunch of them back here. But like everything else this weekend, the weather might have it beat up, so they may not want to bite, but we're going to try anyway. Redfish, I think the world record is like 95 pounds. The average is like 40 pounds, 30 to 40 pounds. I've seen some almost 50. Had a party weekend, huh? I'm running a longer leader just because I know chances are with the legs being right here that they're going to get underneath the bridge super quick. What's up, Gray Wolf? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Don R? I wonder if I can find a way to stabilize this camera more because the wind is going to be pretty rough. I'll tell you what, let's try something real quick. We are going to try something real quick to see if we can't stabilize this. Those storm winds still have not left. Today it's only like 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. Yesterday, man, them things were like 30 and 40 and more. Let's see if I can use this to stabilize. It's going to shake for a second, but hopefully this will help. There we go. I basically just taped y'all to the fishing pole I'm not using to help balance with the wind. I brought an extra one as a backup just in case I get spooled or anything like that. We can at least enjoy a good day, am I right? One bad thing against me is it's a bluebird sky. I mean, it's pretty. Fish don't usually like it. This spot's pretty neat too, because a lot of times you can walk and just look down and you can see them swimming around. What's up, Lance? What's going on, buddy? Listen while you work, huh? Man, your poor ears having to listen to me talk. That's terrible. What's up, Steve? How you doing, bud? Taking a break from catfish today. We're trying for some old black drum and redfish. I did catch a redfish on the charter boat yesterday. It was a super slow day. The storm, man, we almost couldn't get out there. It was too big of waves. We caught one sheepshead, one redfish, and one mangrove snapper. The redfish was just too big to keep. We had to let it go. Pops is back there trying to catch us some bait. So Catfish Fever, how you doing, bud? Not catfishing today. We're chasing the black drum and redfish down here in Florida. We came down here for a three-day fishing trip and got stormed out. Today's the only day we're really getting to fish like we want to. But everything's so crowded with people getting out on the same day before they go home, you can't get anywhere hardly. I'm using that Avid right there. It's on this first rod. I've caught catfish on it already. I'm going to be going to Tennessee fishing out of the kayak and using it here soon, a couple of weeks, hopefully. We got a big job we got to do when we get back home. Hey, Daryl, what's going on, bud? Shoot, man, I don't know. Fishing ain't been too great down here in Florida this weekend. Storm's been too bad. Today's the first day we ain't got like 40-mile-an-hour winds. They might have been heavier than 40 mile an hour. I mean, I'm just saying you could just go ahead and send it to me. You know, I use it with these other ones I got. Yeah, that wind was so bad. It's basically just ruined this whole trip. I almost wish we didn't come down. That's rare for me to say because I go fishing in anything. When the people in boats are getting seasick inside the what do you call it? The bay, it's too high a wind. Luckily, the bridge right here is blocking a good bit of this wind. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't even be fishing today. We'd just be laying around the hotel room. Now, we did hook some pretty big fish when we went on the Old Town Charters with my buddy Keith, but they're biting finicky. They're just like the catfish in Tennessee. They're biting finicky. We couldn't hardly keep them on the hook. Even the redfish that I caught was just barely hooked in the top of his lip. That orange one looked like it was getting a bite. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I messaged him and asked him about it, man. He killed some catfish doing that bumping. They were on fire, dude. What's up, Dink? Appreciate you stopping in, Bo. Got 16 folks in here. I can't believe it on a Sunday. It's a nice, beautiful day, at least. The wind is crazy, but I got to get back home and finish this job so I can get the money to go to Tennessee. Oh yeah, we're using big blue crabs too. We're cutting them in half. So these 3 poles here have all got a big blue crab on it. We're hoping for the redfish and black drum. It's a little too early, but there's still a possibility of a tarpon also on the blue crab. Well, that's cool, Daniel. Tell him happy birthday. Because obviously he knows me. You got to go fishing Wednesday? Heck yeah. Yeah, last time we were here. What's up, Jim? A drum roll, right? What's up, Skin and Scales? Got all kinds of people popping in here. I appreciate everybody coming in watching. Did y'all see the subscriber counts up to 932? That's crazy. Never thought I'd find 900 people that would put up with me. I was lucky I found one that would marry me. Yeah, last time we fished here, we seen monster sharks out here in the bay. They look like some submarines too. They were big bull sharks. There were black drum, redfish everywhere. We seen some stingrays. Nothing. Gotta throw a shrimp out that way. Lots of catfish in here too, though. Taking a short break. I got you. I appreciate you coming in. What I really like about this bridge we're on, it's got drain holes all along the side. They're perfect rod holders. If we catch a little live bait, I might throw, even though this pole's, I'm using it here to keep this from wobbling so much, we may put a live bait and chunk it out there. Appreciate that, Daryl. I saw you're hitting some big numbers too, buddy. One step at a time, man. I swear. Me, you, and Bob, man, we're just, numbers are going up quick. I think they like you and Bob. I think they just associate me with you. What are you trying to see? what's what I missed while I walked away for a second? 74-pounder. That's ridiculous. I'm guessing a blue. Big blue cat. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. That's a heck of a fish. That's stupid big numbers. Told y'all my motto for this year is go big or go home. It's big baits, big fish. My goal is to catch one 70 pounds or bigger out of my kayak this year. We're going to make it happen somehow. I got to tie a couple of 20-pound dumbbells to him to get him up there. We're going to do it. Heck yeah. What's up, Local 252? How you doing, bud? Down here in Florida trying to catch some big old redfish and black drum. I'm only after the big fish today. I don't really care about nothing else. Let's see if the wind's picking up again. It's going jerks for a second. I got to try to see if I can't lock this in a little better. Try to keep it from moving so much with the wind. Hard to do when you got gusts of like 30 and 40 coming through. I basically got it tied to one of my fishing poles and tied to the bottom of the cart. Oh, what's up, Nina? How you doing? No, not yet. We've only been fishing for about 25 minutes. Got set up. Got some whole, half of a blue crab out there, some big blue crabs. Trying for the big black drum and redfish. Boy, I feel like you've had one for a while. I don't even play. You've had a wrench. What's up, Thurman in here? What's up, bud? The big old capital S. Hey, Daryl, you've had a wrench for a while. Don't even. you've had control of messing up my channel for a good bit. Got 23 folks in here. Wow, it caught me off guard. I didn't think there's that many people in here. All right. I'll just reel in all your fish. Because, you know, we're hooking stuff here. What up, Al? Nah, this is actually the Bailey Bridge. If you know the Hathaway, then you know this is the Bailey Bridge. We're fishing underneath the little highway right here. Looked like a guy about halfway over there lost a big one. All right, East, I'll see you later, man. Yeah, we've been coming down here since I was a little kid to try to catch the fish. I'd give it a month, though, because we plan to come down here, and it just so happens they're doing everything they can to ruin the fishing. They got the beach renourishment plan going on, so the whole freaking beach, it just looks like milk. There's so much sand in the water, no fish can see anything. It's got all the pompano stuff pushed out, so in a couple months, you ought to be okay. What's up, John? I'll see you in here. Appreciate it, bud. Don't work too hard, man. It's a Sunday. Y'all are in here watching just like I'm out here filming, but this is just a fun day. We're not expecting too much. We have been seeing some big old black drum though, so I mean it's always a good possibility. I really wish I was using my 9-aughts, the 100-pound mono, so I would really pull them out. Can't get that boy to stop talking about work. I don't want to hear about work when I'm out here fishing. Have missed one, huh? We've had them break us off underneath here, though, before, for sure. Joe lost one over here. He come down here with us that one time. He caught one, but then he lost a monster because he was using 20-pound test. What's up, Eric? How you doing? If you're in Panama City, this is the Bailey Bridge. Just type in Bailey's Bridge and it'll take you right here. You'll go over the bridge and then it'll have a little turn off. You'll come around to this little half bridge here. You can fish on it. They don't allow vehicles on it. We hooked some giant black drum and redfish over here. Yep, go to a bait store, get you fresh shrimp, like live shrimp, get you blue crabs, cut the blue crabs in half and throw them by the legs, and the shrimp, you can throw the shrimp under there or throw them out into the bay. You got a chance at a lot of good stuff. We've seen some big sharks in here. Seen some big stingrays. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Make sure you have a drop net, because if you catch a big fish, you're going to need to be able to pull him up. You don't want to have to walk down the rocks to get him. Nope. Never even heard of it. Appreciate it, Daryl. Yeah, good thing about them blue crabs, stuff don't eat them off the hook like they do shrimp. As long as they sit out there, you'll have bait on the hook. You talking about north or south of what? You ain't going to get no kings for a little while. Not until they're done with this beach renourishment they got going on. They're supposed to do that during the wintertime. I don't know why they're doing it now. Ain't nobody catching nothing off the piers right now. Not in Panama City area. I find half the folks have been saying they're catching fish they were talking about like a week or two ago. Yeah, I think this is the north side of the bridge. Yeah, when you type in Bailey Bridge, it takes you right to this spot right here. So that's all you got to do is just type in Bailey's Bridge. Guess while we're sitting here talking and waiting for a bite, I'm gonna kind of just sit here and start making me a little shark leader. So we did catch one little Spanish. I'm gonna use it for cut bait here in a little bit. What's up, Jody? How you doing? Shared me out around the world. That's crazy, dude. Don't nobody in the other countries want to see my ugly face. Huh? Booyah. What's up, Whisker Dreams? How you doing? Still got 17 of y'all hanging in there strong with me. I appreciate it, too. Get me a decent enough hook to use for sharks. Nope. Let's see. Dang. There we go. Got to make sure when you're shark fishing here in Florida from the beach, not from a boat, but just the beach, you have to use non-offset hooks. I'm not sure how some of these bigger YouTubers are getting away with it, but they have to be circle hooks. You can't use a J hook off the beach for sharks. They have to be non-offset. They got to be in line, or it's a pretty fat ticket that you'll get. Hoping for it.
Yeah, I feel that.
You never know. Right. We didn't do no good out here last night. The low tide, nothing started hitting.
Yeah, usually, I know it dropped, it closed the other day, it must have dropped at night.
Yeah.
It looked like it comes up out of the water and stuff.
Yeah.
I usually cast up this side.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get those black rumbler up underneath here on the pile. That's what I'm at. To be honest with you, you can't keep one that size anyway. But when they get big like that, they're full of worms.
So they're just bait fish after that.
Well, when they're big, you gotta let them go. You can only keep the small ones. Yeah, when they're small, they don't have worms. But after seeing the big ones always have worms, I just let it go.
I noticed how these bubbles they pop up every now and again when the time changes.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I've seen it back when I used to live in Texas.
That's just the wind coming against the current.
Oh, okay.
That's all that is.
Starting to salt.
A little bit, yeah.
So I was wondering as I was watching the bubbles and stuff, I was like, I wonder if I threw it in that little bit of space right there where the bubbles make.
Right.
There's a fish in there and it'd be like, I'm smarter than everybody else. It's just what you're in, man. I just saw your poles out.
Yeah, we're hoping for them definitely.
Right.
We've seen a bunch of them underneath here before too.
Right. That tells me it's the best spot to fish in. Cast that far and come out the boat.
Yeah, it's pretty nice though.
Me personally, I probably go over there. Watch right there on low tide. Pass over there towards the south. On that angle. I probably really into the river. Some of this landscape, if you had some of this on a lake,
Oh yeah.
you probably get some good fish. See that saltwater fishing,
live right now on YouTube.
Oh, I know, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Battery you can run 120 volts for a while.
right?
Yeah, it's actually I'm using my kayak battery right now. Yeah, that's actually my kayak battery.
Yeah, I was thinking about rigging up like a little black kitchen. On the back of it for a good hook.
Yeah, just make sure you register it. Once you put anything on it that motorized, you have to register it. I found that out the hard way.
Oh, and it's water
Yeah.
I had to register my jumper. That has full horsepower engine on it.
Well, I'm from Alabama, or well, actually, I'm living in Georgia now.
Wait,
The
dude.
register was like $50. Yeah. Alabama was like $225
For what?
to register my kayak.
So over here it's $50. And down there is what?
Well, I don't know about here. In Georgia, it was $50.
Yeah, I hope it comes up $100 to register John Hunter.
See, you try to fix it in line over there.
Oh yeah.
What line is that?
It's braided wire. They got a plastic coat on it, so I can still tie knots in it like fishing.
What do they do if you don't have a motor on? You have a motor
You don't have to register if it doesn't have a motor.
You just want to paddle it and do it along.
Yeah.
No, it has a motor on that jumper.
Let's see what's up all around. I'm actually in Panama City right here. We're trying for black drum. I thought somebody asked about bait. I'm using blue crabs for bait to try to catch the redfish and the black drum. Trying to get me a shark set up, small shark. This ain't for no big guys. It's probably just about a 6-foot leader. Yep, we're using big blue crabs. We got them cut in half. We got them thrown up underneath the bridge over here by the bridge legs. We see a lot of black drums underneath here. That's what we're hoping for. Seen some big old boys in here. Alrighty, I got my shark leader made up. Later on, I'll hook that up whenever I don't need it to hold this camera still. We'll get a bait out there. Oh yeah, anytime I go live, I get people. Everybody loves fishing. Yeah, it's okay. I got to make sure that I pay attention to y'all too. I mean, after all, you're taking y'all Sunday to watch me fish. Mission. Yeah, right. That's good. I want you to be needy. I like people to like me. When people hate me, it makes me laugh. I laugh all the time. What's up, Woody? How you doing, bud? You think if I hold this up in my stream long enough, I'll get sponsored? Or you think they'll just flag me? almost wonder if I should just drop one straight down. Oh, to the hat. So this is it's actually an action hat. It comes with this little thing that makes your hat and your GoPro float if it ever falls off in the water. Not that it'd do any good here; it'd be gone before I could get to it. And it's just a little bracket right here. All you got to do is, like, say this hat's already starting to get gross. I'll need to get a new hat. Line it up inside your hat, any hat. Drill the holes or poke a hole, and then just run the screws through, and you can keep putting it on hats. What but $30? It's not bad. A lot better than the headband I used to have that felt like it was squeezing my brains out. I just bought it online. I just ordered it from Amazon. What's up, Health and Beauty TV? Thank you for stopping in. What's going on, bud?
Killing them or what?
If I did, they must be dead because they sure ain't biting.
My buddy said out at the jetties this morning they weren't catching nothing.
Oh yeah, they got that beach replenishment. They're making the water murky. Nothing's fighting. That's why we're out here.
Ah.
That's why the Spanish.
Is that why that big old boat was out in front of?
They're supposed to do it during the winter time. They didn't. They're doing it now when everybody's coming down for spring. I don't know.
So it made it all murky up there, huh?
It'll take about a week or two, and once they stop for it to clear the water back up.
Oh my goodness.
We only caught 3 fish over there by the jetties yesterday. We caught 1 red, 1 sheepshead, and 1 mangrove snapper out of the whole day.
We were out there from like 6:30 to about 1, and I think we had a group of us. We had about 12 Spanish, 1 sheepshead, no mangrove. We're gonna give it a shot.
I hope I see you catching Spanish back here. I'll be putting Spanish over his phone real quick. What I miss? Coming down here in June. Yeah, totally. You can either email me at realbeast.com or at gmail.com, or you can message me Facebook, or yeah, there's plenty of different ways that you can hit me up. Oops, didn't mean to bring that up. You can message me on the YouTube or leave a comment. Either way, I'll get back to you. I do the best I can to get back to everybody, quickly. Yeah, I'm going to be at the gathering also. A gorilla wagon. Well, we bought these carts. This cart, no, this is a new cart. The old cart we bought years and years and years ago for super cheap. Now they're like $200-something a piece. We waited until they were on sale. Got them for like $130 a piece. But still, I mean, $130 is not bad for they're solid aluminum. Keep looking over, hoping to see one swimming. Usually they swim by pretty good. Most are over 450. Good God. Shoot, at that point, I better just start working out my back more because I'm going to be carrying my stuff. $450 for this cart? Now, I seen some a couple years ago that had 4 wheels to them and like 12 rod holders. Now they were like 400. That one down there was a little bit more expensive because we got the sand tires on them big balloons. But other than that, still, man, $400? That's a little much. I appreciate y'all being in here. I got 23 of y'all hanging out. I'll be headed home tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night I'll have Monster Monday with Haz. He's coming on, so that's going to be an interesting Monday. Finally getting towards the end of my list. It's time to start adding some new people to the Monster Monday list. Hey, I mean, Joe, if you want to invest in that too, you could be making cards and leads. Have real beast cards. You could call them beasts of burden. There you go. Throw a dad joke in there. I'm going to go jump in the water now after making that terrible joke. Oh! After I slapped the camera around, apparently. I hate myself sometimes. Shut up. Just get in line. Might give it about 20 more minutes, and then I might move a couple of pylons over. Hey, babe, I see you in here. Nah, no bites yet. We got big baits on though, so if one's going to eat it, it's going to have a mouth about that big. So we got big blue crabs on there. Put y'all on mute for a second. Kids seen a camera and started going nuts. We'll give it 10 more minutes and then we'll move down two bridge pilings. It's a little bit shallower here than what I like, even with the high tide coming in. It needs to be at least 3 foot deep. Them black drum, they like shallow water, but it's a little less than 2 foot. I need it to be at least 3 for the big boys to come through. All right, we're going to go ahead and move down just a little bit. Mr. Beast. All right, y'all. Going on a ride with me real quick. It's going to get a little bumpy. As soon as we're just going over one bridge leg. Using those big old blue crabs. Oh, yeah. Whew. Got hung up. All right, guys. I know that was probably crazy. We just moved down a little bit. Well, this thing's going to be a pain in the butt. Now, give me one more second. I know it's jumping all over the place. All righty. Be nice if this thing actually locked down like it's supposed to. And hopefully this spot is a little less windy than it was over there. We've got more of the bridge blocking, so appreciate y'all holding on. That rough ride. Tell you what, boy, we're just going to have technical difficulties nonstop on these lives, I guess. it. There we go. Alrighty, that only took an act of Congress to get this over here and get it set up. Go get a fresh piece of bait real quick. Apparently they want to keep getting in my camera. Going to be loud in front of my camera when they seen it. Now they're going to stand in front of it dancing. YouTube don't like that too much. What's up, Jeremy? See, all right, we're putting the fresh blue crab on there. We'll cut him up. Throw him out. We moved to a little bit deeper water. Let's see how. Yeah, it's about 12 foot deep right there. What's going on, Rustic? How you doing, bud? Nothing biting yet. Moved down to a little bit deeper water so we can try. Alrighty. Got some fresh bait coming up. Half a nugget. fresh baits going out. Hey, I mean, good news is if we don't get any bites, we can steam these blue crabs and eat them. So, I mean, it's a kind of a win-win, really. I bet you wore out. All right, 2 fresh baits out. Y'all can't really see the orange pole, so I'll have to just keep an eye on it. Hey, Aunt Ed, how you doing? 187? Y'all sneaking in on me. Could do this. They're catching a bunch of little croakers. That'd be perfect to throw out as live bait. Yeah. All right, I got both inside. I got the bait against this pylon, the other bait up against those legs. So we got it split between 2 paths for them. See, I've got this one going into that. Yeah, so got a catfish izzle in here. What's going on, bud? Yeah, don't you know blues love them old blue crabs. Down here in Panama City trying for them black drum and redfish underneath the bridge. Hey, bud, are y'all keeping those? Can I have him for bait? Thought that was a bait fish. Turns out I'm not sure what that was. So we're not putting him on the hook for bait. Let's see, did I miss anything? Everybody just saying hey to everybody? Since I'm not using the fishing pole to stabilize the stand anymore, we're going to go ahead and get this other pole rigged up with a steel leader. I'm going to try throwing a live bait out once we catch one. Huh? I don't know. I was going to do some kind of cut bait or use, is that Spanish in there? See if I can't get a little croaker or something to put on there for live bait. Of course, now that I'm not using the fishing pole to stabilize it, the wind picks up. I swear I can't win this weekend, y'all. It's been some of the roughest fishing. It's been rough enough it'll make you question if you love it or not. I'll tell you that much. Luckily, I know I love fishing. Martin's sick. What's going on with him? Is he all right? All right, bud. Well, babe, that'll tell you how bad it is. It's not raining, and this is still probably one of the rougher trips we've ever done. Believe it or not, I'm still trying to get over that daggone lung infection I got back at the cat con. That's how long it's been. It's still lingering. No, we're still fishing. Y'all giving it up? Hopefully he does you better. Uh-oh, what you got? Is that a pinfish?
Yep.
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, you're good.
Got some live bait, y'all.
Nothing.
Thanks to these good people over here, they gave me a pinfish. We're going to put that out for old redfish or something. Come on. There we go. Y'all won't see this pole, but what I'll do is if I do get a hit on this, I'll turn the camera so y'all can watch. I'm going to go on the other side. All right, we got a live bait on the other side now. That one we caught yesterday was just a little too big to keep. right, cooking with grease now. Yeah, earlier, Pop, the guy down there, he had something big. Couldn't run the bridge broken off. I was just watching it from here. What's the count? 19 of y'all. Because I know you ain't talking about no fish. We got one bait fish given to us. We do have that live bait out on the other side now, though. So that'll be good. If we get something on him, I'll turn the camera so y'all can watch the fight. Well, the black drum, we're letting them go. We're just doing that for fun. If we catch a keeper redfish, now he'll come home. But if it's a big one, we got to let them go too. I'm ready to save my money up and go to Tennessee so I can go fish out of my kayak. I'm ready to catch one of them big old giant blues out of it. We're going to get one over 70 pounds out of the kayak this year. No fish bites today. We were using fish bites the other 2 days, but it's not because of the fish bites. It's because they've got everything messed up between the weather and the sand making all the water murky. Normally we do good with the fish bites though. Oh, nice. I'll put him in the cooler for bait later. Well, y'all tear him up. Wouldn't be surprised if I catch a shark on that pinfish. They're usually back here pretty good. That is one thing they've been seeing a lot of is sharks, but because appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one. Y'all watch any YouTube? Y'all watch any YouTube? You watch any fishing on there? Yeah. got even more bait now. And good people, they gave me that bait for nothing to use to try to catch some redfish. At this point, y'all, I'll take a stingray. Just give me something that'll smoke some drag off of these reels. Oh, I'm tripping over my own cart. Hey, Pop. We got a pinfish out there now, though. Give y'all my signature dance move. They get you? There's a lot of bait stealers out there right now. What's up, don't ask? I like that name. I still got 19 of y'all in here with me. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I think most of y'all in here already know about my channel, but if you're new, please subscribe to me, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment on one of my other videos so the subscription will stick. YouTube won't take it away. I do a lot of fishing and do a lot of giveaways. I love fishing. I love celebrating with other people, you know. We're getting close to that 1K mark. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I must have overlooked it. But yeah, I'm actually, these 3 poles here, the 2 Mad Cats, and then my Pop's pier rod. It's actually a king rod, but we got half crabs on them trying for these big, giant black drum. I usually do a lot of saltwater fishing, but the last couple of years with work and stuff has made it difficult to get down here. Even this trip, it's supposed to be a 3-day trip. We went out with our buddy Captain Keith from the Old Town Charters. So rough, we couldn't hardly catch nothing. And then the wind was so bad, couldn't hardly do anything. Are you kidding me? I take my pier net with me everywhere. half the places I fish for catfish, you got to use a pier net. So it just stays with me. Any of y'all that are saltwater fishermen that are watching, you'll know it's actually not a fish net. It's actually a crab net. We just made it into a fish net, but we've hauled up some over 100-pound fish in it, so they're tough. They've got to be able to haul up like 200-300 pounds of crabs in it, so they can handle a decent fish. The only bad thing is I got a bad habit of leaving it in the back of my truck. I got to start taking it in and putting some wax or something on it. I don't want it to dry rot. I bought it back when it was only $40. But the inflation of everything is probably $140 now. But yeah, we got some big old blue crabs on there for bait. Is it like mud? Well, yes and no. So last week, crystal clear, everything was nice. We come down here this week, they're doing the beach replenishment program. They bring the big boat in, they suck up all the sand that the ocean washed away, and they put it back out on the beach to refill it back up. The only problem is normally they do that during the winter time. They don't do it now during the middle of spring break. Here we are down here, best time to be fishing when the fish should be coming in. You can't catch nothing because the water looks like milk with all the sand and dirt kicked up. All the Spanish mackerel and all that kind of stuff, when this water clears, they'll be hitting good again, but I won't be able to get back down. I have some. I've got that, oh man, what's that stuff called? It's string snot or something like that. It's for my crossbow. The same stuff works good on my fish net. Get the bite? Don't mess with Jody. She'll get you. She'll sucker you into a bed. Yeah, the pompano, they're doing good, but they're not doing good on this side. They're doing closer to like Shell Island right now. Hate to say it, but there's just not enough time in the day to go fish all the spots we wanted to fish, you know? I wanted to put a shark bait out, but can't shark fish if you don't have a bait to put out on there. Plus, I didn't bring my drone. I wasn't going to drone a bait, and I sure as heck wasn't going to kayak. Not when we got 5-foot waves. Hi, Buck. You say that. You're not going to be able to go? Dang, man. I've been trying to do my part to help sponsor some of that meet and greet. She probably would. Oh. Clicking stuff I shouldn't click. There we go. Jody, you better watch out. Y'all keep saying all that. She's going to get y'all. You're going to get suckered into a bet. Next thing you know, you're going to be in your daggum underwear jumping in an ice bath on the river. What up, fat boy Eric? What's going on? Got them crazy eyes in my chat. I know there's some big fish here. I seen one guy, he had a big fish on earlier, but it got him under the bridge and broke him off. Half Century, how you doing, bud? Well, today's the first day we had weather like this. It was storming like crazy last couple of days. 40-mile-an-hour winds. We couldn't hardly get out and do anything. Of course, our last day today is the day that we actually have, the winds calm down some, but the sun come out real good. Yeah, except Pompano are itty bitty compared to GTs, bud. Oh, had snow? Golly. I'm so sick and tired of this weather so far this year. Got 20 people still hanging around in here with me. I appreciate it, y'all. Means a lot. Everybody supports the channel. Recently found out I got a couple of folks that don't like my channel, so it's always interesting. The ones of you that do like me and do stick around, I appreciate all of you. Snow flurries? Come on. That's ridiculous. So we've been getting 40 and 50-mile-an-hour winds, basically sandstorms down here. And it'd be sunny, it'd be nice, but then it would be like 5-6 foot waves out there. We basically had to fish the bay the whole time yesterday. It's insane what the weather will do. And of course, it'll probably be perfect tomorrow when we leave. He's probably right. he's probably right. Nah, I ain't even worried about it, Rob. It caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie, but it's interesting. Cincinnati, Ohio, 35 degrees. I'm not sure. I think it's probably in the 70s down here right now. It don't quite feel like it because the wind's blowing. We've had a steady wind pretty much all day. Even this morning, usually there's not much wind, but it was pretty rough. Yeah, well, we're right on the verge. We're on the verge of it being warm for those the drum. They're still here and they're hitting. They're just not hitting like I normally see them do. So I mean, you're right, but right there on the verge of being warm enough. I've already started seeing people catching them from the beach. And if they're catching them from the beach, then they're back here. Thought I just heard my rod back here get hit with a live bait. Huh. Yep. Yep, they're slowly making their way. I think the water we saw yesterday was 66, 67 degrees. It really needs to be about 69, 70 degrees for it to kick off hard. They have been showing up. There have been some in here. But I'm used to coming back here and seeing like hundreds all over these legs. But it's also one of those things where we only had the time to come down here now. You know what I mean? We couldn't pick the time we needed to. When we tried to find rooms to stay in, everything is booked up all the way up until like June. 72. See, 72 is the magic number for when I start targeting sharks. That's when I start getting the big bull sharks, the giant black tips. Once I get some stuff paid off and get the money saved up, I'm actually going to be getting one of those AquaCat, the AquaCat boat bait boats. I'm getting tongue tied because I'm thirsty. I'm going to start using that drone to take my baits offshore so I can stop using the kayak so much. I've been using my little drone, but it ain't made for that. I did catch a red yesterday. I haven't seen any trout yet, but I ain't really been fishing for them either. But we did catch a red, and I lost a red at the boat. There's literally about a 10-minute window when we had like killer bites. They tearing up the bait. Yeah. Catch one, I may take a grab off of this one and let another fish out. Shoot, I got that other pinfish. I may go ahead just as a dead bait, put it on that other mad cat and throw it out. And just leave this one here for the black drum. We've got an incoming tide all the way up until 8 o'clock tonight. Smashed the board. Okay. got that live pinfish on there. Going to bed? All right, well, I appreciate you stopping by. I really want to go way further down Florida. I've got to catch me a Goliath grouper. It's on my bucket list. That's going to be happening here in the next year or two. Yeah, flounder are good, man. It's amazing how something that's flat, you can get 4 fillets off of them. Stock up on Advil now. Oh, I know how they fight. I know some people that used to fish for them. I've heard about some people actually throwing, dislocating a disc in their back, fighting them. That would be ridiculous. Go to the Skyway Bridge. I've always wanted to go there. Huh? You can feel them getting it. They're all up underneath this bridge. Yeah, that's my little my Avid. It's one of them. I think I'm already subscribed to your channel, but I'll have to check and make sure. Yeah, I love watching people catch them big old Goliath grouper, man. I need to get a heavier duty pole though. Yeah, I've only hooked 2 tarpon in my life, and the first one I ever hooked, I almost landed. And then it did a triple backflip in front, like 10 foot in front of me, and that's when the hook come out. And my weight comes shooting past my head like a shotgun slug because I was using an 8-ounce lead. I tell you, I like catching all those fish that nobody likes to catch. I love, we go out on a charter, and people be complaining because they want to go. The captain wants to put us on amberjack. I've literally filled everybody's tag for them on a trip because nobody wanted to fish for them. I love freaking amberjack the way they fight. Pops is trying to catch sheep's head over there by the by the bridge legs, but the darn pinfish won't let him get the shrimp to the bottom. Yeah, I've got that Avid locked down. Hopefully I can pull him away from the bridge legs, unless it's one of them super massive black drum. And even then, I might be able to turn him. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Sticking my hand in no tarpon's mouth. Their mouth is as hard as a rock. People don't tell you that when they do that, it scuffs their arm up. What'd you get? Oh, Pop's just caught a little croaker. I'm gonna throw him out for live bait too. We ought to go catch one on a fly rod. Really torture ourselves. All right, we got 2 live baits on now. Actually, no, it was still full of meat. They hadn't messed with it too much, believe it or not. Well, you caught several on a fly rod? Whew. When I reeled that crab up, it still had a good chunk of meat still in it. If he catches one more live bait, we'll swap this over to live bait. I'll move us on the other side, and we'll just fish for redfish. I don't care what we catch today. We're trying. I was hoping for a black drum, but if we can catch a redfish, I'm good with that too. You don't like messing with the bigger ones anymore, huh? just like catfishing. I care about monster fish. It doesn't matter what kind they are. I love them. I like catching all fish, but like I love catching the biggest of those species. Like if I'm going to bass fish, then I'm going to try to catch a 12-pounder. Throw them giant swim baits. That's just like catfishing. I throw out, if I'm kayaking, I'm drifting baits, I'm using big fist-sized chunks, or I'm using half a skipjack or the big head. It's hard not to be addicted to them. Yeah, there's usually a few people that sit back and just watch, and that's cool. Ain't everybody got to talk. Yeah, I'm not going to keep y'all on here for too much longer. I'll give it about 20, 25 more minutes, and then I'll go ahead and cut it because we're going to have to go get some food here soon. This wasn't meant to be a long trip today, sadly. We're so beat to death after this weekend. It's hard to do anything. Like, it's killing me right now. Man, I keep hearing that pole. Sounds like it's getting hit. Watch me pull it up, be a little catfish on it. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you for being here. Actually, I hate to do it, but I'm probably going to go ahead and end the live. I'm going to go ahead and start getting some of my stuff ready to go. I'm starving. I appreciate y'all being here. If I do catch anything before we get packed up, you'll see it on a video. Everybody enjoy your Sunday, and I'll catch y'all back out on the water. Peace.